Hello everyone, it's Saxon Smith here. Thank you for watching another one of my videos. Today I'm going to be talking a little bit about my predictions on the retail market as a result of recent social and economic changes because of the coronavirus. Now, as someone who has worked in the retail market for quite a while, I've been responsible for leasing and sales of a variety of different retail properties and working with tenants on a daily basis as well. I can tell you what my general thoughts are as someone who's exposed to the industry. Now, obviously, as a result of everything going on, a lot of retailers have been forced to close. In Australia, restaurants, pubs, gyms, fitness studios, any sort of leisure activities that can involve contact or physical sweat between people and things like that, they've all been closed down. Now, if you've been exposed to the commercial real estate industry, you will know that retail has been a struggling industry for a period of time. As the world continues to convert items to online trade, things like Uber Eats, like e-commerce, like Amazon, all of these things, it's becoming more and more difficult for local retailers to set up a shop and to actually sell products. I believe that this coronavirus is going to be an accelerant to what the future already had in store. But does that mean retail is dead? I don't think so. I believe that retail stores give customers an experience that isn't replicable on the internet. Trying clothes on, asking retailers for advice, having an experience of walking into the store and seeing all the different range of items that are on offer. We're also looking at things like upselling. When you go into the store, not only do you buy one thing, but you're trying a multitude of things, and that might mean that you end up buying more. I don't believe the retail industry will ever go away, and this is one of the reasons. I think there's always going to be a proportion of the population that prefer going into the store, this is myself included, trying things on, seeing what the product actually looks and feels like, trying it out, and then purchasing it based on that basis. In certain areas, we've also seen different retailers thrive and grow and see massive increases in profits. Institutions like gyms, fitness studios, restaurants, different sorts of shooting ranges and leisure activities. These are things that you can't actually do online. You can't set up at home, flip open your computer and start doing these things, and you need a physical location for them. As someone who is involved in retail leasing, we've seen an explosion of gym operators hit the market. We've seen an explosion of restaurant and fast food operators hit the market as well. I think that there's going to be a shift in retail. I think, yes, okay, there's going to be less clothing operators out there. There's going to be less gift shops. There's going to be less electronics retailers. But what there will be is a number of these more service-orientated industries that will stay and will utilize the existing buildings that these former gift shops, former clothes shops used to inhabit. Another thing I've seen is that large department stores have overtaken a lot of online retailers. Because of the variety and convenience that these operators offer, they haven't actually been taken over by the online business model. Some examples of this include Bunnings Warehouse, Mitre 10, Coles, Woolworths, Audi, any sort of holistic service provider, JB Hi-Fi, that can service you in that whole niche. So if you go to JB Hi-Fi, you know that you can get any sort of electronics there. You can buy cameras, you can buy phones, you can buy any sorts of speakers and things like that. If you go to Coles and Woolworths, you can buy all of your groceries. If you go to Bunnings, you can buy everything that's hardware orientated to help you around the house and help you with your building supplies. These types of operators are absolutely thriving at the moment, and I believe they're benefiting by having people come into the store, have the options of what's available, and upselling, which is a thing that I touched on before. These operators are doing incredibly well, and I don't think that they will be replaced by the online business model. In addition to that, we've seen a number of smaller boutique retailers enter the market that offer a unique customer experience that what you might not find online. People who sell handmade items, people who have a unique experience in the store, people who have, say, tailoring services and things like that are actually thriving at the moment because this is something that, again, that can't be replicated online, and people are craving this kind of physical interaction. A lot of these retailers are doing incredibly well, and if you are someone who's out there who is worried about the online business model taking over and reshaping the landscape, you have to focus on providing a customer experience that isn't replicable online. To conclude this video, I think, yes, the retail market will shrink. I think things are going to become more digitalized and there's not going to be the need to pay the rents that a lot of these retailers traditionally did. However, it's never going to go away. in my opinion. I think there's always going to be a use for these shops, for these buildings. It's going to be a marketing change, but what we're going to find is people are going to crave a certain level of physical interaction, and it's not going to be completely digital. As a result of the coronavirus, from personal surveys, in my opinion, is that people miss this physical interaction. Me personally, I can't wait to go to the gym, go to a restaurant, go and see my friends. And a lot of these other institutions, nightclubs and all the rest of it, are going to see an influx of people who've missed out and who crave this type of interaction when it gets back to normal. That's my personal opinion. You may disagree with me, but I'm always open to a discussion. Thank you very much for watching this video. I appreciate each and every single one of you and the time you take to consume my content from start to finish. If you want to help me out, I really appreciate it if you can like this video and subscribe to my channel. Otherwise, I'll see you on the next video.